Hello, folks, and welcome to my 6th day on the Always Learning Jam. It's only got 1 day left, and it's good too because I got my game into a state at which you have at least something to do. I've got a little tutorial text. I've got enemies. Yeah, this is great. Enemies that die, enemies that do damage. I'll show off the damage. I gotta find one. I don't remember where I placed them. You see, they do damage. They're melee enemies. So I originally had planned to make it so they had blasters and stuff. I also couldn't get the rocket to do damage to them for some reason. So that's why I've kind of left it with its physics, because then it turns it into like a little blocking tool. So at least there's a purpose for it. And I thought it was neat to block them. I just also called them blocker missiles, and then said to follow the flares, because that's what I'm calling these. They do kind of look like glow stick things, and they don't really have any particle effects, but I'm calling them flares. That's what I'm going to call them. But yeah, so I've got them in a state, and then I've got the little enter to deliver your flower, because on the back of the ship there's a little flower inside of it. And then of course I've got enemies on the second level. Now I had to kind of cheat a little bit because I've got a lot of like throwaway code, where these enemies are actually not the same enemies as the ones on the first level, because they're not set up to like the globals or whatever. Because for some reason it just kept breaking when I was doing that, so I just decided to leave it where they're all stuck in their own individual level. So this is a level 2 specific enemy, even though it's the same. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's another thing, is there's like weird tactics. Oh, I don't know why that's happening. That shouldn't be happening. But anyways, there's like weird tactics. I wonder if it's like too many enemies in the... I never saw that bug before, so I don't know what happened there. But the level 2 enemies are technically different, so I could have upped their health requirement or whatnot. The main things I need to work on right now is that you can escape the level if you wanted to. Yeah, because I don't have any borders up yet, so I need to make borders, and I'd love to make new enemies, because I think that just the one enemy is a little rough. And then probably some sort of wind screen. Yeah, I'm going to play this again. I just realized I was playing this on like the smallest screen possible, but too bad. So when you die, and this is gonna be slow. Let's find a different spot. So the enemies will chase you until a certain distance, and then they'll leave you alone again. So there you go. So this is an interesting strat to get them off of you, if you get stuck on them. But yeah, there's a game over. And you kind of have to leave the game in order to replay it, unfortunately, just because of how things are going. But for the most part, you know, I have a playable game now. It's something I could call a game. It's extremely basic, but it works. I do like that I managed to use that explosion animation on enemy deaths. I think it works pretty good. And so yeah, so that's my progress. I got working enemies. That's the main thing I've been like basically freaking out about for the last 3 days. It works. I have enemies. I have things for the game to do, and they do damage. I do damage to them. And so that's funny. I got them stuck on the light bulb. I fully intend this to be... I love that I accidentally made it so that they can get stuck because of the model on them. I really like that, because it was not the original intention. I figured for a melee enemy it looked neat to do it like that. I forgot they don't get stuck on items, so I was trying to get them hooked. But yeah, so it's just kind of an accidental consequence that you can get them stuck like that. And personally, I think it's a feature. So that's how I'm treating it. I don't know if I need to make these guys a little faster though, because I do feel like you can kind of get away from them pretty quickly. So I might make them faster in the next iteration. But yeah, so I got working enemies. That means in my opinion, that was like the make or break it, like having working enemies for the final product. I say product, the final version of the game. I feel like a CEO now, called it product, but yeah, the final version. I have a game, and so I'd say at this point I've won what I wanted to do for this game jam. I will continue to work on it until the game jam ends, and hopefully I post it in time. I'll be trying to post it like roughly 10 hours before, because of my time period. This is when I typically like to go to bed and not just be up. So that'll give me like 10, 11 hours just to figure out how to post it onto itch.io. I already know of two good tutorials on posting on itch.io, and this isn't my first posted game ever, because I did post Skirm and Crane's 2D platformer, which quite a beautiful game, I have to say. Absolutely beautiful. Would do again, and totally not abandoned. It's totally not abandoned. All right, so anyway, well, folks, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.